So there we are then, locked in at one match all I should say, in this really tight tie. Indonesia against Thailand. They had to bring it tonight, Thailand. They haven't had a win yet so far in the group. Indonesia have had one already. So that's the way the plan lies. Korea leading the group. Remember, we're heading to our second men's singles between Ihsan Maulana MUSTOFA of Indonesia. He will take on the Thai Kantaphon WANGCHAROEN of his world ranking of 32 in the world. Everybody just catching a breath after that mesmerizing, brilliant performance from the Thai duo. Absolutely incredible. Whew. So we're awaiting our two players. There's the Indonesian man, Ihsan Maulana MUSTOFA, world ranked 48th in the world. 22 years old, 5'7". And his opponent today, Kantaphon WANGCHAROEN, just a few spots below him, off a career high ranking of 32 in the world. The Thai at the back there, just a youngster aged 19 years old. In 2014 he became the men's singles runner-up at the Singapore International Tournament after losing the match because of a foot injury. He has a very bright future, this man, though. He's a top player. This should be a cracking encounter because there's very little between them on the rankings. This man 32 and this fellow 48th on the rankings, and I can tell you this is their second head-to-head showing. And WANGCHAROEN of Thailand has had the win in their only previous match. That was earlier in January, the 12th of January, in fact, in the Thailand Masters this year. WANGCHAROEN won in straight games on that occasion, so we'd dearly love to repeat the feat tonight.
Side. You take it side, you receive, all right?
Always pretty difficult when you're coming into this kind of match, having had to follow such a dramatic match prior. Were they watching? They were obviously fully aware, they had to be, of what the score was in terms of preparations, when to stretch out, when to sort of go for the warm-up, and, you know, not to get too excited. They probably didn't want to be courtside and you know, part of what was going on. It was just all too overwhelming. To come out and then deliver would be a really tough ask. So they'd have probably found a quiet corner. Of course, it depends on their personalities, respectively. What will unfold in this vital third match? Locked in at a match all, if you are just joining us, in the company of Paul Hand. Great having you along. The Thai women's team and fans have been royally treated in that last men's doubles win, courtesy of Kitisak Namdash and Nipitphon Phuaphet. But now for this young man, can he back up that earlier great work, or will it be this man, 22-year-old? PB Jarum, a badminton club in Kudus, Central Java. He was a bronze medalist, as I say, in the World Junior Champs that was here in Bangkok. That was 5 years ago. He's the runner-up in the Macau Open recently, and quarter-finalist of the Thai Masters as well. Had a win over the Canadian Antonio Lee in a fairly comfortable fashion, just over 20 minutes played in that one. But he's 7-6 this year in terms of wins to losses. He's a bronze medalist in the Southeastern Asian Games as well. His opponent, the young teen, ranked 32, a little bit higher in the world off of that career high ranking. In 2014, as I say earlier, he became the men's singles runner-up at the Singapore International Tournament after losing that match because of a foot injury.
Ready to play?
He had a win over the Korean, as we saw in the graphic there, in their match prior. Hello to the German umpire, whose name I daren't pronounce. And the service judge alongside. But Wangcharoen, an interesting character. In 2016, the youngster, he won the boys singles bronze medal at the World Junior Champs. So he's a teenager, very much on the up, and he's posted consistently good results lately. Played 25 matches, 17 wins, only 8 losses for the man in white.
MUSTOFA. On my left, Thailand, represented by Kantaphon WANGCHAROEN. Thailand to serve. Love all. Play.
Thai team to get us underway.
Serve. 1 love.
Wow, what a rally that was. High percentage badminton from both, not taking too many risks. The youngster coming out on top on that second point of the match. High octane stuff from the off here then. Always nice to get some sort of context to this, and in their previous match earlier in January, it was a pretty tight affair, but this young man came through in straight games, 21-14, 21-13. Give you a sense of perhaps what to anticipate. But of course this is different, it's a team dynamic, and neither of these men will want to let their team down. Their nation awaits, and that in itself brings whole new pressures. Of course they won't be thinking about that at all. It will have gone through their mind at some stage away from the court, but out here it's just business as usual. It's all about rituals to settle them down and focus. This man cracked 17 in the world rankings back in September 2016. He's now just inside the top 50 still, which is very, very commendable. He was a runner-up at 3 Grand Prix level tournaments in his short career so far, the 22-year-old from Indonesia. Oh, fine backhand smash. The Dutch Open 2014. runner-up, Thai Open 2015, Macau Open 2017. And this is his third participation in Thomas Cup, with the backhand smash kill there. Mustafa breaks deadlock then in the opening game. A point in the ascendancy. It's very, very tight affair, this, isn't it, from the off? Nothing between them, just the solitary point. Singles, of course, much more of a working game. You've normally got to outmaneuver your opponent before you can go for the attack. You've got to be so much more disciplined and patient. It's kind of like death by 1,000 cuts, frankly, isn't it? Conditioning's paramount. You can see there that the Thai player just snatching at that a little, perhaps got a little fatigued, but he's only 19 years old. You don't get fatigued at that age. You run all day, don't you? It's a lovely hairpin prior, wasn't it? It's a game of patient positional manoeuvring, unlike the all-out aggressive doubles that we just witnessed. That was heart in the mouth match, wasn't it? I'm still recovering after that. It was so dramatic. I'll live long in my memory. What a showing that was from the underdogs. A magical display of absolute wizardry. A little bit of a shank there mid-rally from the man in yellow and black, and as a consequence he's broken a string. It was that smash there that did it. But it is he, Mustafa, with the marginal 3-point lead as they have a quick slurp and await the next point. Glittering young career, the man in white, bronze medalist, as I said earlier, at the World Junior Champs a couple of years ago. And his coaches will be watching him very, very closely to see how he responds in this lively team environment here in Bangkok. Off of a career high ranking, 32 in the world, playing some of his best play right now. And he's been up against it here. Strong start from Mustafa. Always dangerous. Any player who's broken inside that top 20, as the Indonesian had a couple of years ago, knows what it's all about. And he's had a sparkling start here. That's big. Straight smash from the top draw. Absolutely hammered it. Look at the speed that was ripped at. 325, almost 26 kilometers per hour. No expense spared with this production. We've got cameras all over the show. All for your viewing delights, viewers. Isn't it great, this event unfolding? So much excitement, particularly in that last match that we enjoyed so much. Upping his pace and of shot and movement there so well. Well, he's nibbling away at this lead that Mustafa has engineered. Here's Wangcharoen. He's just giving a little stare out to his opponent there, as if to say, I'm coming back at you, pal. Watch out. Three in a row then for the tie now.
9, 10.
Another string break, just chance to catch a breath and settle down. Both players have engineered consecutive runs of 4 points each in this opener. All important. Third match this, locked in, the teams at one team match each. Race to 3, of course, will win the tie. All 5 matches will be played. It's only in the knockout stages that we can stop once we get to 3. Deadlock again in this tight second men's singles clash here. Thailand against Indonesia. Thailand pretty much with a must-win tie here, having lost 3-2 to Korea earlier in the tournament. Well, that's really good work from Wangcharoen there. Kantaphon did very, very well. 11-10, he leads at the turn. Well, it was always going to be a lively affair, wasn't it, when the ties took to centre stage, and it certainly has lived up to its billing, this one.
Yeah, a little too much pressure. The youngster playing with such authority and precision here that Indonesian is making a few unforced errors, but he's being pulled all over the court. Stops the rock right there. That run of points comes to an end for Wangcharoen. Anthony Ginting just grabbing a little sustenance. He put in a good showing, didn't he? That win over Fet Pradab earlier in 36 minutes, straight game affair, 21-8, 21-14. He's done his bit. He can rest easy. Yeah, right on the line again, 2 in a row for Wangcharoen.
12-14.
Yeah, 3 points in a row for the Indonesian, and a little bit of a boo goes around from the Thai fans mortally. It's been a party-like atmosphere here ever since the last match win in the men's doubles. They're seeking their 14th title, the Indonesians, in the Thomas Cup. The runners-up last year to Denmark. Last win came in 2002. They dismantled Canada on court 4 on Sunday. That was 5-0. Fine fettle they were there. Thailand were narrowly ousted by Korea when they began their quest on Sunday evening. But the Thais are desperate to avenge that loss and turn that whole situation around, and this is arguably Indonesia's toughest group test. They've also got Korea tomorrow, so they've got a couple of upcoming tough matches. Another miss hit from Mustafa. Been through 2 racket breaks already, string breaks. That's nice change of pace. Having to work extremely hard though to stay with Wangcharoen of late, who's really shifted up through the gears visibly in front of our eyes. This the penultimate round of Thomas Cook Cup Group B stage. Round 3 of 4.
Last group matches played tomorrow.
Electric pace from Wangcharoen, and it's really compounding pressure on this man's shoulders now. He's been lightning ghostly fast, hasn't he, of late?
16-14.
Just nodding acknowledgement that he's received the advice from his bench. He'd dearly love to put his team 2-1 ahead, didn't they both?
No! Wangcharoen just teasing out the error from Mustafa again. And still keeps his nose in front here. He's got a 3-point buffer. A wonderful defensive prowess from him. Net plays and liftaways critical in men's singles because they set up the point so nicely. Momentum swaying backwards and forth in that point.
And that great defence earns you more points psychologically, doesn't it? The man in white doing a terrific job there. Good deception from the Indonesian.
Oh, it's in by a long way. The drift could have carried it across, didn't it? From left to right. Clever play from the youngster.
Perhaps a little fatigue from the 22-year-old man in black and yellow there. That was a strange leave, almost a tired leave.
Again, lulls out the air and stares right down the court to his opponent as if to say, there you go. That's really immaculate defense from the Thai player in white. Really was well played. Just probing and lulling, and then suddenly the explosive smash that goes wildly wide from Mustafa, who couldn't sustain the pressure. So now you sense Wangcharoen
closing in on the opener. Well done, Mustafa, up to that. Well played.
15-19.
He was a little bit over audacious there, wasn't he, with that shot, Wangcharoen. Through the belly of this opening game, he has been sublime, this youngster. Terrific cross net from Mustafa.
16-19.
He's won 17 matches, only lost 8 year to date. Kantaphon WANGCHAROEN. His opponent nowhere near that. He's just 7 and 6. 4 game points for WANGCHAROEN. He takes the opener, 21-16. Does the young Thai teenager. Playing some terrific badminton. 25 minutes was all it took.
21-16. Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Well, Mustafa was pushed and pulled and made to twist and turn, and inevitably it results in errors because you can't sustain that kind of quality. It's been an immaculate defense from WANGCHAROEN so far, but can Mustafa turn this one around? WANGCHAROEN taking the opening game. Here we are at the start of game 2. And that was very decisive and committed. Well done.
Represented by Australia, represented by Peter Young.
Nicely done. Very deceptive, and he liked it himself.
3-1.
As does the coach, nodding gently in acknowledgement. A little more luck for him there, but he's kind of engineered it, hasn't he? Played some really good
4-1.
net points. Yeah, he's obviously decided to take him on a lot more at the net. It's been a favourable tactic for Mustafa. Quick to close that one down. Similar kind of start to the opening game, really, but Mustafa really in control of this early passage of play in game two. Wangcharoen just a little errant, uncharacteristically. He was so frugal from midway through that opening game. Well, he's been owning that net and staying on top of the attacks. The man in yellow and black, causing all sorts of headaches for this youngster right now, who's for the full-length dive there and trying to turn that one around, to no avail in the end, though. Such a super athlete, the young 19-year-old. Can Mustafa sustain this excellent attack? Done. Is that the start of the turnaround?
Service open. 2-7.
Super play, some wonderful cross nets that set up that put away. And he's had a run of 5 earlier in this game, has Mustafa. Starting to get the bit between his teeth here, playing tactically very effective. Just a little greedy there.
Service over. 9-3.
Well, credit to this young 22-year-old. He's done really well in this second game. Broke away from the off with a run of 5 points and hasn't really looked back. The way he climbed back with terrific level of fitness there to get behind that shuttle and then just rocket that smash down. That's a great turnaround from Wangcharoen again. Straining every sinew in doing so. Look at that cross smash from the top draw. What a wonderful slow-mo that is. So quick to close on the fruits of his labour there. That was brilliant again, and looks like we're going to head to the turn with the Indonesian in front. Can he do something that he's never managed to do in one previous clash that they've had, these two, and win a game from the young 19-year-old talent from Thailand? Well, Wangcharoen, as much as he's trying to fatigue his opponent to reduce his precision of attacks, is right up against it here, scoreboard-wise. He's trailing by 6 points. A terrific passage of play for Mustafa. He's owned the net, frankly. He really has taken the attack to the youngster, the Indonesian, commendably. Knows he doesn't want to really get into the running game with the man in white.
how to turn the point around right there. Outstanding level of fitness by Wangcharoen. Teased out the all-out attack from Mustafa in that last point and drew another error. Well, so far, the Indonesian managing to keep his speed and power up nicely and keep the points just a little punchier. That's what he's trying to do. Having a lot more effect at the net. A little luck as well, but he had the windscreen wipers on the 19-year-old right there, didn't he? From side to side, opening up all the angles that he could. Bossing another point very effectively. It's been quite a good turnaround in this second game from the elder player at the far end. I say elder, he's only 22 years old, but elder than his opponent. Oh, coming through the flat hard drive exchange as well. Very alert. He's got a bit of a swagger now. The body language has become that little bit more purposeful and confident. Now has the bubble burst for the youngster, who suddenly looks just a little weary and a little distracted. His eyes are moving all around the place outside the court where they need to be. No, that's good play. That's better. But you do sense that it's too little too late, really. Testament to some excellence from Mustafa in this second game. The run of 5 at the very top of game 2 really put the frighteners up Wangcharoen a little. And he hasn't been the same since. He's really found it tough to find an in against this all-out attack of Mustafa.
Service over. 18-7.
Nicely done.
Service over. 8-18.
And a stark reminder, should we forget, that this man was ranked 17th in the world a couple of years ago.
19.
Probably 18 months or so ago, back in September 2016. He is a fine player. He might be down at 48 right now, but he has real game about him. Closing in on game 2. A pressured error spills wide again from Wangcharoen this time. And that brings up 12 game point opportunities to draw level in this match. And indeed exactly level in the tie with it. Brilliance from Mustafa, absolutely sublime in that game. 21 points to 8, he takes it. We're going the distance in this one as well.
21-8. 1 game all. Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Final game.
So what will unfold in the deciding game then in match 3 here? Both teams locked in at a win each. Using all of his experience, having been a top 20 player, to really get ahead here. Ihsan Maulana MUSTOFA. In that last game, he really did sort of master the art of playing aggressive with percentage. That's a beautiful shot right there. Carved out the angle. And as much as Wangcharoen needs a can-do attitude, that was just exemplary from the Indonesian. Look at that. Such an acute angle. Magical. Well, again, it's just brilliance from Mustafa. caliber of his shots incredible. And he's almost asking Wangcharoen to just be a little bit more proactive. Perhaps he's a little too defense dependent. Wow, he really has a tough ask ahead, this youngster. And of course, he's only 19 years old. We'll keep on about that, but you know, he's had a great year in terms of results, but this is now a different proposition than it was in the opening game, where he seemed to just have all the answers himself. Now he's come up against a wall in the Indonesians, barely missing. Good lead there, that one spilling over the back line. Can the youngster in white turn things around here? It's been a big run of points for Mustafa. Two in a row for Wangcharoen now. Played, so quick to pounce on that. Thai fans will be getting a little nervous about now, because Mustafa has looked a different proposition over the last sort of 20-25 minutes or so. Does the young Wangcharoen really believe that he can come through? He had the win earlier in the year against this man in the Thai Masters. Nicely done. Anxious-looking coach on the Indonesian bench. It's been ever so tight throughout this one. All-important match this, to give your nation the lead in this Thomas Cup Group B clash. All unseeded clash, I should beg your pardon. Indonesia, of course, the third seed as runner-up 2 years ago.
5-6.
Just keeping his nose in front by 2.
7-5.
And such an emphatic passage of play, that second game. Is Wangcharoen slightly scarred from that, or does he still really believe deep down? Only time will tell, of course. Such a tight cross net there. Straining every sinew, the young teen from Thailand, but to no avail in the end. He's trying his heart out here, but it bobbled over the top of the tape as well, which didn't make life any easier. Super defense from Mustafa again. A fist pump greets the winning point there. He loved what he managed to conjure up. Look at that. He was up against it throughout in this point. The youngster hits the deck again. With all the physicality here, quick decision making, an absolute must. Now, can this man hold on to the lead, or will there be a seismic turn? Can the youngster contain and detain Mustafa as long as he can until he has his way? Or will he run out of time? Nicely done. So quick to get behind it there. Crowd respond. And under all the pressure that he is physically, he's not looked downbeat at all. He's been positive throughout, as Wangcharoen. That's gone. Drift caught it. Home crowd loving what they saw. Lusting after more.
8, 9.
One game all, 9 points all. Utter deadlock again in this nail-biting tie. Now that's good. Now there's the challenge. Now this is a rare occurrence in this match. Going upstairs, asking of Hawkeye. Oh, he has clipped the line. Great call, lines judge, or non-call rather. Well done.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over.
Neither player can seemingly break away from the other at the moment. Mustafa with the single point advantage. Well, despite straining every sinew to get that back, it popped up a little too high. It's Mustafa who leads in the third and deciding game, 11 points to 9 on the turn. That feels like it's on the knife edge. Who's going to emerge triumphant here? It's been suspenseful throughout. As was the second match in which the world #1s lost in men's doubles to the two Thai warriors. Former top 20 player in your picture has played some commanding badminton over the last hour or so. But of course he's walking the tightrope in terms of percentage against this man who's enjoying throwing himself all over the court. Three in a row for Wangcharoen then. Crowd respond, draws level. Is there another turning of the tide here in this deciding game in the Thais' favour?
raucous support from the home crowd. Closing down the net kilt with some speed. Oh, it's in on the line. And he knows it, Mustafa. Didn't even attempt to challenge. Wangcharoen responding to the crowd's energy very efficiently in front in this deciding game for the first time. Not for long though. It was a terrific return of serve from Mustafa. So much to celebrate about this match, as well as both the ones prior. Oh, he's kissed the tape with that one. What a grueling, lung-busting point from both. Incredible persistence from Wangcharoen there. What lion-hearted effort this was.
16-14.
Sheer strength of will and character at this stage in the encounter. Look at that, both men hoiking each other around to all four corners of the court. Such a high level of tempo as well. Very demanding match. Who really believes that they can find a way through? Got the lift away there. It was a little short.
15-16.
The smash went all wrong, and Mustafa has the serving advantage here. Can he draw level? So quick to read the play.
16-all.
Not only has he got himself back into contention, but he's broken to the front again
the Indonesian.
17-16.
Deadlock again, deciding game. Well, we knew this was going to be a tight tie, but it certainly has lived up to its billing, this one. Yeah, he's made that, kept his calm. That was big. Coach shouting out some instructions to his charge desperately above the hullabaloo in here on show court 1 this evening in Bangkok. Look at that get. Full length dive, and Mustafa watched the shuttle so closely, and it descends right into the corner. Both men watching on anxiously. So deadlock again in this really nervy nail-biter. Compliments to both men. There's been no crumbling out here. They've been rock-like in their mental toughness skills. That's gone as well by quite a distance. And he's upset with himself there. Perhaps just switching off from the drift factor for a while. So Mustafa 2 points away from the W now. Can he put a lid on this match, or will there be another turnaround from this youngster of such determination? Ihsan Maulana MUSTOFA, 48th ranked, has 3 match points to put Indonesia back in the driving seat of this very tight clash against Team Thailand. This would give them the 2-1 lead, 2 match points. One more, but this time on the serve of young Wangcharoen. Oh, it's landed out! Two match points have come and gone.
for Wangcharoen, and they are all on their feet.
Service over. 21.
Well, it's a pressure cooker out here. 2 match points have come and gone for Mustafa. 1 for the young Thai, Kantaphon WANGCHAROEN. And now again, we're level. No, a little bit of luck off the net cord, and he's engineered a 3rd match point opportunity.
22, 21.
Umpire just insisting he comes back on court pretty quickly. He wants to drag the lead psychologically. That's what this is all about. Now, how will this young man respond? He saved 2 match points already. He had one of his own, that was squandered. Now a 3rd opportunity to put this match to bed for Mustafa. Missed it. Can you believe it? Just anxiously snatches this one into the net, builds the point so well, gets just where he wants, but the shuttle was descending faster than he thought here. And he just snatched it into the tape. 3 match points have come and gone for the Indonesians in this 2nd men's singles. It's been called wide, and he wants to challenge. We're going upstairs. Wow, this is tense. There seemed a sort of, it was a little bit too passive for me. Oh, he's found the line! How about that?
Correction in. Service over.
Drama to the max here on show court 1. They can barely believe it. He's got another match point opportunity. Number 4. For Mustafa here. Mustafa of Indonesia has found a way through. He prevails in a punishing encounter. Ihsan Maulana MUSTOFA of Indonesia, ranked 48th in the world. What a dramatic, extraordinary encounter that was. And will you have to spare a thought for Kantaphon WANGCHAROEN? That was really gracious in defeat. What a match. So Indonesia come through the second men's singles 24-22 in the deciding game, and Maulana MUSTOFA, a hero for his country. All smiles for him. Indonesia go 2-1 ahead in the overall tie now. Don't go anywhere. Back with match 4 shortly.